Hey everybody, this is MadPanda Games here, and today we're going to be tackling another part of Gehennam Chapter 3. Now, where we last left off, we had some Alibaba time to ourselves, and we finally got a little bit past his facade, whatever. But we got to see the real him, and now we're going to talk to the king. At least I think that's his term. It's not a lord, it's something. I'm going to go with king. So let's get started, guys. By the time you all enter the observatory, you can tell everyone is about as exhausted as you feel. There. You suppose it's to be expected, after everything that's happened today. The walls of this room are lined with a seemingly endless array of beautiful tomes, the likes of which you wish you could run your hands across. But as it is, you're too weary for amazement, and all you can do is gratefully flop into the comfort of an oversized pillow. On one side of you sits Alibaba, smelling pleasantly of flowers. With the poise you'd expect of a general, Noor approaches the table while Anka pulls books from shelves without needing to even look at them for very long. Noor watches with you as Anka opens one of the books. Anka, what are you reading? Not reading, just skimming. I've already read every book in this library at least 5 times. I'm just looking for anything we might need to know about the stars and the planets. As she talks, she pulls a map from the shelf and spreads it across the table. As Noor peers over her shoulder at it, she seems visibly impressed. You do not travel, yet you have mapped all of Gehennam. This is very impressive. The stars helped me. Once I'd read through this library twice, I began consulting them. The stars have a lot to say, you know. They told me of all sorts of things about far-out places I wished I could see, so eventually I began recording the stories. It took me a while to realize they were recounting Gehennam's history for me. I started making this map to make sense of the stories they told me. I made a few so that I can mark down different routes. Perhaps you should be the one showing me around Gehennam, Princess. It could be a mutual, beneficial relationship. In the face of Anka's bright smile, Noor quickly looks down and smooths down imaginary wrinkles in the map. Oh, well, ahem. After a moment, Noor clears her throat and motions for you all to join her at the table. There's work yet to do, it seems. The rest of you reluctantly leave your comfortable spots on the floor to stand beside her, looking down at the map that's every bit as impressive as Noor had said. You knew, abstractly, that Gehennam is a vast planet full of all manner of wonders. But seeing them drawn beautifully on Anka's map makes you want to see them all in person. Noor presses a pin into the land beneath the words Redom City. We'll work from here for now, though I doubt we will be able to stay long, so we'll have to work quickly. I'm sorry we don't have more time here, but we can use its resources for a fortnight, so it would be best to spend that time wisely. Noor nods her agreement before turning back to the rest of you. We'll work faster if we work separately. All of us will make our own plan and leave tonight to execute them. Alibaba, please fill us in on the artifact. Alibaba nods and with a flourish produces a paper from an inner pocket. He clears his throat and begins to speak. Ifrita inherited this particular artifact from her mother, whatever it is. It has religious significance, I believe. I've heard Zahn talk about it in vague terms. Him being the priest of Skrios, it's probably safe to say the artifact has something to do with Skrios, but who knows? Anyway, it was stolen from her sometime between the fall of the monarchy and her eventual rise to power. Or perhaps misplaced. That part is a little unclear as well. And now you all know what I know. Alibaba spreads his arms wide in a shrug before stepping back, giving the floor back to Noor, who nods gratefully towards him. Thank you, Alibaba. Now, how do we all want to approach this? Anka is the first to speak, clapping her hands together enthusiastically. General, I think I could be of some help to you. The artifact has religious ties, yes? This city is full of religious scholars, my father's among us. They could give us a great deal of insight into where to look. And once we know what we're looking for, we can consult the stars. Noor smiles at Anka, seeming pleased with the idea. It is a sound plan. I look forward to working together. Valiru? Valiru looks uncomfortable for a moment. He seems to be thinking carefully about what he wants to say. Panda, have you heard of dream stratas before? The rest of the group suddenly all looks in your direction, even more, attentive than they'd been before. They all seem to recognize what the word means. You've heard it said before, but you never knew much about what it meant. It's quite all right if you don't know much yet. I'd be happy to explain more in depth later if this is the course of action you choose to take. I believe the term is fairly self-explanatory, but there is much to say even then. Suffice it to say that dream striding is what my plan involves. Please be careful, Valuru. You don't always know what or whom you could be upsetting in the process. Of course, Noor, I would keep Panda and myself well out of trouble. Having said his piece, it's so hard to pronounce his name. Valiru takes a nervous step back. Alibaba speaks up from beside him. And I have contacts in the black market. If it's important, expensive, or treasured, they'll know where to find it. Alibaba looks like he's going to keep talking, but Noor cuts him off with a wave of her hand. I know who your contacts are, Alibaba, and you're not going to them with this. Did you not want us to come up with your own plans? Relax, Noor. I know what I'm doing. Absolutely not. If you get help from them, there will be a debt to pay down the road. You're already on shaky ground with Ifrita. Getting yourself in trouble like that will only make things harder on you. You don't need to worry too much about me. It isn't just you I worry about. This puts us in danger, and it puts Panda in danger as well. If you die, that debt will only become hers to inherit. I won't let you put her in that position. Oh. This seems like this will come back to haunt us. Noor folds her arms and stares Alibaba down. You and Vali stand between them, but for a moment you seem to have been forgotten. After a tense moment, Alibaba throws up his hands. Behind his mask, you see him roll his eyes. I suppose I'll have to think up some other way then, won't I? With that, he wanders away from you all, settling into the couch quietly. Noor turns back to you, the tension easing from her shoulders. Well, Panda, that is where we stand. And nice as it would be for you to be able to be in 3 places at once, it seems you have a choice to make. Which of us would you like to join? Remember, you'll be spending quite a bit of time with whomever you choose to accompany. Oh. Well, we're romancing Noor. Are we romancing both of them? I'd be down with that. Let's go with Noor and Anka. Noor, Anka, I'd like to join you. Noor gives you another warm smile and opens her mouth to say something. Before she can, though, Anka is suddenly in front of you, taking both your hands in hers excitedly. I'm so glad to hear it, Panda. I think we're going to work wonderfully together. I can't wait to start this adventure with the two of you. She seems barely able to restrain her glee at the prospect. Noor seems more subdued, but you can tell she's happy with your choice as well. I think you've made an excellent choice. Anka can teach you more about magic as we go, and I'll be grateful to personally ensure your safety. So we've all settled on a plan. Everyone will rest tonight, and first thing tomorrow we will begin our search. Yeah. Oh, and that's it. Huh. I thought that would have been longer. Man, I could have done this in one entire thing. But oh well. And that's the end of Chapter 3. Now, if you haven't heard, they're actually changing the format of Gehennam from a visual novel into interactive fiction. So I don't know when that's going to come out, but for now, this is the end of Gehennam. And so this is MadPanda signing out. If you like my content and you want to see more content like this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell for notifications. Once again, this is MadPanda signing out. See you later, guys.